Soy Matías Palomo y la cocina es mi pasión. He viajado por todo el mundo conociendo diversas técnicas y productos gastronómicos. Ahora he comenzado un viaje de descubrimiento por la zona más austral, virgen y desconocida del planeta, la Patagonia chilena.
Dile chacarera, esa flor azul, que de noche yo la busco por la cruz del sur.
We are in the very heart of Chilean Patagonia, a practically virgin land, full of places yet to be explored by man. In this chapter, we move on to Puerto Varas, in the middle of western Patagonia, a land of settlers and of a surprising cuisine. The legend says that when the Mapuches arrived in the area, Mount Osorno was in constant eruption. In order to appease its fury, the Longo, or chief, sacrificed his own daughter, a pure and chaste virgin, and threw her heart into the volcano's crater. When he did this, the sky collapsed into snow and covered the crater. Mount Osorno has never erupted again. An important number of German colonists settled in the environs of Lake Yanquihue at the end of the 19th century, bringing their age-old traditions to this wild and unknown land. Today, this region has a unique cultural mixture, with a cuisine that brings together Indian, German and Chilean traditions. Puerto Varas has such a beautiful landscape that it has always attracted tourists from all over Chile and from abroad. Puerto Varas, known as the City of Roses, is one of the most beautiful towns in Chile. In summer, its mild climate and privileged natural environment attracts gourmets and sportsmen alike. On this occasion, we will cook a southern goose with rose hip sauce.
Hola, where you came from?
Australia.
Australia.
I love this.
You know?
Fantastic.
You tasted before?
First time.
First time? You
Very
like?
nice.
Empanada.
Empanada. This
Yeah.
is fantastic. Thank you.
Bye, take care.
Ciao, have
Bye.
fun. Ciao.
Vamos.
We are in Vicky Johnson's chocolate shop. She is a veritable artist. She creates flavors and aromas with local products. Her principal ingredient is an enormous amount of love.
I know this one, but I never see this one or even this.
Well, this is the nalca I was talking about. All of our labels have it on it, so you can see the nalca leaf there. You can see the image of it. This is the one with cinnamon in a conserve, and it tastes a little bit like pineapple. The texture certainly is a little bit cinnamony, and it's got that little back hit of the canela, which is very spicy.
Yeah, I tried the canelo once and it burned my mouth.
Yeah, it's like ants on your tongue, you know. But it's very fun and playful if you use it in the right balance. And this is from last year's harvest, obviously. They take it and make a puree, and during the year we make it up into jams. So
what a beautiful color of this. Huh? It's just amazing. And also I was looking this one, this guy. Oh, please.
well, this is a can of air.
Explain this.
This is a can of pure air. About 12 years ago, there was an ecological fair here, and I, tongue-in-cheek again, my products kind of have a little humor behind them. This one came out of an ecological fair that they were doing on tourism, but I didn't feel really anybody was taking care of the ecology here. So I did this as a joke. I got the registered trademark for pure air in Chile and canned it, and literally canned it in this area, and a girlfriend of mine painted the label with the Osorno volcano on
It's
it.
beautiful. Also.
And it comes with a message, 0 grams of weight, but it's something that people like to take home with them.
Pure air.
Pure air.
now travel on to a rural area to look for the ingredients of today's dish. Thanks to the German tradition, we can find exclusive agricultural products in the area.
Bien, aquí estoy cosechando unas manzanitas para hacer una compota.
¿Ya?
Sí. Mira, esta es para la conserva,
Ya.
generalmente se ocupa para conserva. Estas son las de fierro, ¿te acuerdas que decíamos que
eran
son las
más
manzanas
duras,
de guarda?
Para poner clavos en la pared.
Sí. Y estas generalmente son para comerlas ahora en la temporada y también para hacer compota o algún otro tipo de preparación.
Y la idea de este programa y mío es buscar productos de la zona y poder crear un plato, pero con productos que sean de la zona y también productos que no se usen mucho.
No son productos nativos, sino que productos introducidos. Sí, tenemos, por ejemplo, en aves, tenemos ganso, que es como el plato maravilloso de aquí de la zona, se podría decir, porque es como para las fiestas. Generalmente se prepara ese tipo de cosas, ¿sabe?
¿Te ayudo?
In Miriam's house, she has these beautiful apple trees, and the beautiful thing is they keep working and keep growing the apples and cooking the apples, and they develop marmalades, jams, hams.
Ya vamos entonces.
Vamos.
Flavor of the pork and the goose is the same as the apples, so it's very interesting and very unique to try it.
Guys, guess where I am? Huh? I'm in the house of Mrs. Vicky Johnson. So I'm gonna cut the onion for her and she's gonna make the compote now.
I like to make it in my own way, in a southern way, so I use quail eggs. I use the onions sautéed in rose hip. Normally you do it with long onions. We're going to do it chopped onions here with Matthias. And we're just going to get these into a little bit of oil and let them sit here sautéing for a little while just to get them nice and brown and transparent.
Wow. Okay, Vicky, so now we're gonna do a sauerkraut on my style. So can you put a little bit of olive oil here?
Sure can.
And look what we find in the morning. These beautiful smoked ribs. Wow. Smoked pork. So we put on the pan. And here on this pan, we're gonna put some red wine vinegar, and orange peelings. So now I'm gonna need some of your onions, please.
No problem here. Let me give you some of this. That orange in there really makes a difference. I like that. It's a twist on
You like it?
the version of, yeah, that's good. And the secret to this onion is the rose hip, and just a little bit will go a long way here. And this will give it a little bit of sweetness and close up the flavor of the onion with
Look at the color of this.
Now it's taking on a lovely little pink color here in this onion, and it's just getting that little union going, a little punch going on the onion here. This is a basic staple of the Mapuche Indians, the avellana chilena, or the Chilean hazelnut. It's very, very high in protein. Used in a lot of cooking now. It was not known very well in the beginning of my time here in Chile. I've been here for 32 years, and people didn't use these products. Medican and hazelnut are really being recognized now as a really special ingredient. And actually, this summer I had a hard time making my chocolate bars because a lot of the avellanos are being exported now. So
Wow.
we're trying to hold on to our share of them.
But this is
keep
really,
cooking.
really different than the hazelnut we know.
It's very different. This is a richer, it's a crunchier. It's
crunch.
not like the hazelnut we know, the European hazelnut. It's crunchier. It's a whole different flavor, but it's the closest we can come to it. It's from the avellana tree, avellano, which is a native Chilean tree.
So let's take the breast out of it. So we have the breast of our goose, beautiful. We're gonna make a cut. Before, can you grab me one of those pans?
Surely.
Okay, so I put some salt and pepper, that's it. Because we have lots of spices here, I don't want to put too many things on the goose. So we're gonna let the goose breast here in a slow cooking fire.
Goose breast rests.
Breast. It's beautiful. And we cook it really slow because we want to take all the fat out of the skin. And we want a crispy skin.
Lovely.
So I think it's gonna be really nice. And we're almost ready. We wait until it's done. And we plate.
Perfect.
And we eat and drink.
And then we get to eat and drink. Our favorite thing, along with making it.
Beautiful. Okay, Vicky. So we have to wait until it's cooking, until it's cooked. Do you have a cup?
Let me get some glasses. Yeah, I'd be
Get
glad
a
to.
glass, please. This is Carmener. You know Carmener?
Carmené is the secret of Chile.
It's a beautiful wine. It's a very unique wine in Chile.
Carmené is a wine that was hidden for many years and hidden in the Cabernet and Merlot fields. And a French enologist came and discovered it, and back in the 90s, I think it was. And it made Chile famous for its wines because it was the first time Chile had something that nobody else had, besides avellanas and lucumos and all these other things. But it was in the wine world, it made Chile really stand out. So, cheers for this, and
Cheers
thank
for
you.
the
This is
wine.
a beautiful,
For your
beautiful
kitchen
color.
also. Okay, Vicky. Let's start to plate this.
I think it is.
The goose here. A little bit of this pink salt on the top. And that's it.
As it goes, beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you for
Lovely.
receiving us.
How much fun is this?
The dish is finished. The guests give their opinion.
Qué bueno, menos mal que hay cocineros jóvenes que están rescatando esto, o sea, no podemos criticarlos a todos. O sea, hay cocineros que van al rescate de lo que estábamos comentando, o sea, te felicitamos. Pues.
Muchas gracias. Vicky, gracias por recibirnos. Leo, gracias por enseñarnos.
No, por favor, todo lo
Seguiremos.
contrario. Eso, seguiremos en la misma senda. Yo nos quedamos acá con Vicky en esta tarea larga.
Y yo puedo venir de vez en cuando si me invitan.
Se portó bastante bien así.
Sí.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Salud.
Finally, Puerto Varas is the place to be. It's the most beautiful city in the country. You have the volcano, you have the lake, you have very good products, and a lot of people really involved in gastronomy and trying to bring all this ancestral knowledge to the table. So if you want to come to Puerto Varas, you're in the right place.